and they brought up pressure. We ended up picking it up on third down and probably had Allen on the deep end cut instead of 50-50 ball for Dante there. So disappointing way to end it for sure.
Matt Schneidman.
Aaron, how would you describe how you're feeling right now after what just happened?
Yeah, I mean, a little numb for sure. Didn't think it was going to end like this. Disappointed in the offense. 10 points, obviously not enough. The defense, man, played outstanding. Special teams obviously hurt us. Taking points off the board, giving them points. But offensively, scoring 10 points, never good enough. Felt good about the first drive, went down, right down, scored. Had a good drive going the second drive, forward turnover, and then just didn't put a whole lot together after that.
Ryan Wood.
Aaron, not to absolve the offense for the reasons you just said, but how much pressure does it put on either side of the ball, offense or defense, when the special teams continues to play like it has all season, including tonight?
Yeah, we just would like to play even, make some plays, kind of have a wash in the special teams is that'd be good. But, critical situations, we had, obviously some issues, but offensively, you score 10 points, you're not going to win a lot of those games.
Bill Huber.
Hey, Aaron, when we talked to you last year at this time, you called your future a beautiful mystery and all that. Where did your future stand?
I mean, I did not think we'd be talking about this after this game, but
right.
I'm going to take some time and have conversations with the folks around here, and then take some time away and make a decision. Obviously before free agency or anything kind of gets going on that front, but it's fresh right now. It's a little shocking for sure. Definitely haven't, was hoping to have, nice week after the NFC Championship to enjoy the lead up and then start contemplating some things. So I haven't even let the moment really sink in yet.
MK Burgess.
With that in mind, how much more does this feel, how do I phrase this, hurtful with this team compared to other teams? You mentioned that this year of football was your favorite year in all your 17 years. Why does this loss hurt more than the others?
Well, they all hurt. And each team has opportunity to make a run. I really felt like with Zeke coming back, with Whitney out there, with Jaw out there, and the possibility of Dave coming back, that we truly had a Super Bowl caliber team. In other years, it feels like sometimes you need things to go your way, but that didn't feel like this season. Felt like getting these guys back and the way we were playing on offense and the way we could play on defense with those guys, and obviously they played excellent tonight. You just felt like this was a team that could really win it and didn't need a bunch of things to go their way. We just needed to make the plays and in all three phases. And then one of the phases played excellent. We didn't have a great night, and obviously special teams didn't either.
Pete Doherty.
Hey, Aaron. You and the team have a big decision to make this offseason. Does the way this season ended and the last couple, does that affect your thinking at all?
Yeah, I mean, of course it does. But, there's obviously a lot of decisions to be made. There's a lot of players that whose futures are up in the air. Definitely it'll be interesting to see which way some of those decisions go. And, but I'll have the conversations with Brian and, in the next week or so and get a little bit more clarity and think about my own future and how much longer I want to keep doing this.
Can I follow up? Is that the issue of how long you want to play, or is it still on the table to finish your career elsewhere?
It's tough to say at this point, Pete. I don't think it's fair to anybody or myself to really go down those paths at this point. It's disappointing, sad, and fresh. So I'll have conversations in the next week or so and, start to contemplate after that.
Steve McGargy,
All right, at what point did you know that you weren't going to have David blocking for you tonight? Just how much of an impact was that? I know you played all the whole year without him, but you thought you were getting him back after Detroit, and then you don't have him tonight.
Yeah, I just don't think he was feeling great for whatever reason the week after Detroit during the off week. And we were hopeful, and I think Matt basically gave him all the way, till yesterday to try and go. But, he wanted to, mentally, but physically he just couldn't do it on his knee. So disappointing. I love him. He's such a great friend and great player, and felt amazing with him out there in Detroit. But, he couldn't do it physically. So that's why they pulled him.
Rob Domofsky,
Hey, Aaron, with the way it's set up here, with guys that have expiring contracts, the salary cap situation, do you still think it's possible to win a Super Bowl here, or was this kind of the last go at it?
Yeah, I don't know, Rob. I mean, that's a fair question. Definitely one I've thought about. But, there are a lot of decisions to be made, and, key players, a lot of guys who played tonight, proud of Z coming back, Whitney coming back from a torn bicep. It's incredible. The contributions we got from Dennis Kelly were outstanding. Obviously, Devontae is the best receiver in the league, and he's free agent, although they could obviously tag him. Alan Lazard, Robert Tunyon, so many guys' contracts are up or on the brink or salary cap stuff. So a lot of decisions to be made. I don't want to be a part of a rebuild if I'm going to keep playing. So a lot of decisions, in the next couple of months.
Do you want a sports network that delivers everything that matters about the game? The highlights, the picks, the instant analysis, no yelling, no fake debates, no politics. Hit the subscribe button and never miss a moment.